One of the things that I've learned along my personal path to success is that you really need to become a master, not only at the art of the sale, but also at persuading and influencing people if you expect to get anywhere as a professional salesperson. Did you know that your prospects make a judgment call about you within like 5 seconds of meeting or starting a conversation, speaking with you? And when it comes to selling over the phone, you literally only have a few seconds to make a solid first impression with your prospect, or they're not going to trust you enough to buy from you, and, well, you're done. I'm Doug Massi, and before we get into the video, if you'd like a copy of my free Telesales New Agent Kit, you're going to need to hang around all the way to the end of this video, and that's when I'm going to show you how to get this bad boy for yourself. And yes, now is the perfect time to give this video a like and subscribe if you're new. We're putting out new insurance sales videos and final expense sales training content every week. For those of you doing final expense telesales, or really any type of telesales job, whether it's, insurance, real estate, anything, there are 3 things that you must establish within like 4 or 5 seconds if you want a chance of closing the sale. First, the prospect needs to be convinced that you are a professional in your field. The thing is, if they can't sense that you're a pro, they won't trust you. And most likely, they're going to want to just get rid of you like immediately. Think about it. If you, go to buy a car or maybe a computer, or maybe even if you want to invest money into something, do you want to speak with the newest salesperson they have? Or do you want to speak with the guy or the gal who's been doing this for years? They know their products inside and out and clearly is a pro. The second thing you need to convince them of is that you love what you're doing through your energy and enthusiasm. Again, are you likely to buy maybe your new car from a monotone and boring salesperson, or from someone who's enthusiastic as heck and fun to be around? Someone who makes you smile and kind of gets you. And the third thing you're going to need to do is to convince anyone and everyone who picks up the phone, again within 4 or 5 seconds, that you're smart as heck and sharp as a surgeon's scalpel. Again, are you going to pick out the right computer while talking to someone, who maybe doesn't know too much about computers? Or from the brilliant lady who has a smart answer to all your questions and is obviously super intelligent and knows all about computers? As a top producing final expense agent, when doing face-to-face sales, if I don't make a strong positive first impression, during those first few seconds, it's actually kind of easy to bring the prospect back around to me, through my body language. Remember, it's we're talking face to face. So I can use my body language, physical contact, eye contact, and the way that I eventually come off as someone who they can trust and will want to work with. With telesales, there is no going back. If you blunder through the first few seconds of the presentation and you don't get back on track immediately, within a second or two, it's almost impossible to bring these folks back around to you. What most salespeople don't realize is that the words you say are only part of the first impression. Something that's just important, if not the most important, is the tonality of your voice. Think about it. When you're on a face-to-face sale, again, you can do all these physical things to get their attention. Like I said, you can use your body language, you can use your eye contact, you can even reach out and make physical contact to let them know that you're just a normal person like them. When you're on the phone, you're going to have to do all of that through 1, your words, and 2, the way that you change your pitch and your vocal tones. It's also very important to sound sincere, caring, relatable, and considerate at the right times, and all through your unconscious mind, because guess what, guys? Your prospects are unconsciously judging you, and they're either sensing something, that they like and maybe feel good about by your words, which therefore will help them to relate and trust you, or they're feeling kind of repelled. That's not good. And yes, it really is that cut and dry. Because guess what, guys? There's not a lot of gray area here. If these folks don't feel good about you, it's pretty much over. And at that point, it's just going to be an uphill battle. With all that being said, The only way for you to become a truly professional salesperson is to really work on yourself and do like everything you can to master the art of influencing and persuading people. Reading books and watching videos on sales tactics and like persuasion are very helpful, but it takes a lot more than that. You gotta constantly practice your art. One of the things that we do with the agents that I mentor is we teach them a technique that, well, it not only influences the prospects like right from the first second they answer the phone, but it allows basic objections to simply be perceived as part of the application process. And yes, you may have heard me say this before, so consider this. If you understand that most common objections are simple, I don't know, knee-jerk reactions, and you know exactly what to do when they tell you that, they need to think about it, or I need to speak with my daughter first, or I never buy anything without taking time to think it over first. With the right process, you'll say and do exactly what needs to be done so that the client comes around to agreeing with you and actually makes a decision then and there. It's all about bringing out the need for the insurance, playing out the scenario, reminding them of the importance. Meanwhile, you're building up the benefits of the products you're selling and reminding them what the insurance will actually do for their family, when they've passed away and are long gone. For a copy of the free Telesales New Agent Kit, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com if you'd like more information about our telesales platform, which gives you the ability to actually make like 8 to as many as 12 presentations every single day. Just shoot me an email at that same address. Remember, guys, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now get out there or get on that phone and do something really good for someone today. Happy hunting.